Alright, so I'm not sure how the audio is on the GoPro when I'm in the helmet still, but this is really going to go over kind of the auto blips. I found it was great while at the car, or at the track rather, so I'm just going to go ahead and put a couple quick shifts together. So this is going to be me doing the shifting, so I will do the blip on this one. I'm in 4th gear, needing to turn, so I would then brake, and then you can feel or see the lurch probably that it wasn't a great downshift by me. Again, I'm out of practice. And that was poor as well. So again, if you are doing this and you are a better driver than me probably, then do a 4 to 3. So that one wasn't bad. But again, I've now done 1 proper and 2 poor. Alright, I'm gonna try again here. Here's a 4-3 downshift. Not terrible, but serviceable. Get back up to 4th. Again, that one was bad. The blip was good, but my timing on clutch release was not good. So now I'm gonna end up turning on the auto blip. And no one's coming, so I'm gonna use this as my U-turn. Alright, so now the auto blip is on. It's registering clutch, brake. So again, I'm now 4th gear. Brake into 3rd. I'm gonna do that again. Much more consistent. Go one more. That was on me. That was bad. All right, just cruising along in 6th gear. Go ahead and drop down to 4th. It's a person blip, and then that was a machine blip. So not sure how easy is able to tell as far as sound as well as the visual from the dash. But the machine blip was a more crisp and quick blip. It got to where it needed to be much quicker than when I downshifted from 6th to 4th. Alright, so we'll see how this blip does. Not great. pretty dark in here, so I don't know like how much it's gonna pick up the cluster.
Okay, yeah.
Man, that van's going slowly.
I was hoping they were going to turn into Steven and Kristen's place.
Oh, they're turning in. So I'll go right first then. And brake shift. And you felt that little bit of a lurch.
Yeah.
So that would be, like at the track, that would not be great at all. That would be ABS kicking on and me potentially missing a braking point, depending how aggressive I was doing it.
Yeah.
So that wasn't good. The RPM that I blipped to was actually better than I was expecting. But again, it's all subjective of how high am I in the RPM already versus how much blip do I give it versus what speeds and this, that, and the other. And, well, it's not subjective, it's objective, but it's changing depending on the situation. Which, the more area that can change, the more area that I can mess up.
Sure.
And come down to third. Not sure if you felt that, but there was a little bit of ABS.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
A little bit of ABS in the pulses, just because that was a four shift.
Yeah.
My shoe's not being tied doesn't help. My foot slides around a little bit.
Yeah.
But then not helpful.
Sure. That makes sense.
And then I'll go to third.
That was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
No?
The blip was good, but the clutch wasn't out. So part of it was good, but the clutch has to also be out. So I just stayed on the brakes longer.
Okay.
So it felt good, but it wasn't actually good.
Okay. Doggy and walkie. Recognize that person? There you go, Mike. Come back here. Just see what's up. Nice.
Alright, so there's been one decent one and then a couple bad ones. So now I flip it on. I'm just going to turn it down just a little bit because we're on the street. So now it'll basically do the same thing for me. It's like, just for example, lightly on the brake, clutch in, and then it'll bring the rev up a little bit. So I'll carry a little bit of speed and then downshift in the third coming in here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's nice.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
And go again to third.
Yeah.
That one wasn't great, but that was on me.
Yeah.
I was slow on the clutch.
That's pretty cool.
And then because I
Shifted into first.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Did again, but yeah. All right. So in conclusion, auto blips I think are well worth the $350 that they are, in the scope of what our cars cost, what the track days cost, what the maintenance costs, everything else. For me, it allows me to focus on the things that only I can do, and allow some technology to take up the slack for I have some deficient skills. I still want to improve, absolutely, but at the end of the day, if I'm only needing to focus on my braking point, getting the shift completed, and turning in and staying on line, which is already enough things, if I can take off the maintaining brake pressure while using the side of my foot or my heel to blip the throttle, all at the same time, I think it's a valuable piece of equipment for me. So I'm going to continue using it. I'll probably get it dialed in and maybe decrease the duration a bit next time I go on track. But yeah, I endorse the product for all 41 subscribers that are currently subscribed. If you're into performance driving, I think it is absolutely well worth it. The install is quick, it's simple, and it allows you to focus on driving the car.